Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Erin and I am bringing a Sims decorating video, interior decor video to you today. This is part 1. We are inside. This is from my fairy tale LP that I've been working diligently on to bring you guys. This is a woodland princess cottage kind of place, I guess. It is the home of Rose Breyer, Jolie Bell, and Blair Dunn, who are effectively Belle from Beauty and the Beast, Aurora from Sleeping Beauty, and Merida from Brave. So what I'm doing mostly in this video, I had a shell, and the shell is available on the Sims 4 gallery just by searching ErinnPG. Upstairs is Rose, Jolie, and Blair's room, and a bathroom, and kind of just like the main hallway area. And I'm also working on a downstairs bedroom for eventually a 4th roommate who will be Gwen Ivory, aka Snow White. So here I'm just putting down the floors and the wallpapers, trying to get a cute little color coordination going. This is, like I said, just going to be the interior decorating, the furniture, decor, all that kind of stuff, to getting that together. Just for the upstairs and the one downstairs bedroom. Outside, everything's already done. You can kind of see in the background. So here we are picking out some wallpaper for the downstairs. I kind of went with neutral tones, browns, and that kind of thing for a hidden fairy cottage in the woods. Upstairs, we are putting in lighting for Aurora/Rose's room. I kind of tried to pick stuff that I thought would fit their personalities. I don't know Brave as well as I know the other movies, so I kind of just went off the feeling that I had. I put lots of patterns and things, and, what's the word I'm looking for? A little more like unique, eclectic stuff in Blair's room, whereas the other ones are a little bit more traditional. Again, just putting in lights right now so I can see everything. And we start with the beds. I tried to, keep the color schemes blue for Jolie, pinkish and kind of golds for Rose, and then Blair's has greens, but again, it also has a lot of patterns. And we're kind of just, her room wasn't big enough for the double bed, but I didn't want to stick her in a single, so I just kind of put it in the corner because as far as I know and what I have planned, she's just like a friend. She isn't one of the main characters in my LP, so she does not yet have a male suitor that is going to be coming and staying the night like the other princesses might have. I was trying really hard to find curtains that fit, and they weren't working. So I didn't do any upstairs, but I felt like for the downstairs bedroom, this bedroom needed it more than the others. So we're kind of just playing around with stuff, seeing what works and what doesn't. I ended up going with these that you can see right here. And I wanted to add like some apple things, but I felt like that was a little too on the nose. You'll see I try to add like some of the classic fairy tale symbols in, but it doesn't really work. I try to make it like, I do add some fruit in there in one of the pictures, but I didn't want to have like for Snow White an apple decorated room. That's just too much. So I think we are wrapping up her room. We're just doing some final decorations. Oh yeah, the other thing I was going to add besides the apples, I was going to put a little gnome in there to be like one of the dwarfs. And that was way too much too. So you'll see in a second I end up taking it out. I found some perfume that I liked, but I ended up deciding that was a better fit for Rose. Here we're just trying to figure out where the rugs go and all of that stuff. Lots of plants throughout the house. Yeah, right here, you can see our little gnome, our little dwarf that, just didn't end up fitting. So that is eventually going to be Gwen's room, Gwen Ivory, Snow White. When I originally built this house, it was before I got Get Together. So I didn't plan to have closets in there because I only had Get to Work. So I'm trying to put in a closet. I felt it might fit best in Jolie's room, but it didn't end up working out because, you know, in the movie she has the giant dresser that she talks to. I did try to put in some unique stuff for her that I eventually put in some plates later because, you know, the whole be our guest thing where she just talks to inanimate objects. Here we are moving on. I really wanted to do something unique for Rose's room, but I end up just making it really girly. There's not really any defining, you know, again, like I could have found like some CC like spinning wheel and put it in there, but just a bit too much, especially because it's not going to stick to the traditional stories. Here I'm just messing around with some clutter. But I think I just, you know, for her, end up going really, really girly and traditional with, like, the nail polish that I end up putting next to the bed, the perfume, the flowers, the decor is very girly, all that kind of stuff. You'll see in a second I should start adding some of the artwork. And I think it cuts off in the middle here so I can talk about Jolie's room for a little bit while you guys are watching me put in rugs and stuff. I really liked this gold rug for Rose's room. But there should be a jump cut coming up. In Jolie's room, I do end up putting a bookshelf because she is, you know, the more intelligent, a little introverted, more the reader. So you'll see there's pictures at the end of her room that you can see. There's the bookshelf and like some of the clutter in there that fits her personality the best. Here, we're just rearranging more clutter, trying to make it work, trying to fit in everything that I need and or want. And then there will also be a part 2 coming of the rest of the downstairs, like the kitchen, dining area, living room, all that kind of stuff. I wanted something more athletic and fun in Blair's room. I tried to put the dartboard in there. I tried to fit a, what's it called? We'll see it in a second. The foosball table in there. And it did fit, but I just wanted there to be a little bit more empty room and not have everything crammed in there. So I end up taking it out. And again, I thought for her, like, we could do lots of patterns, stuff that isn't, you know, really girly, stuff that doesn't necessarily fit together, but can still, you know, kind of look cute. I'm just going through some clutter again. So much clutter to filter through and try to find stuff that matches. I thought she might be a little bit messier than some of the girly girls. So, just, you know, because her hair is wild and everywhere. So I threw some dirty clothes on the floor for her. She also doesn't really have any paintings or anything because I didn't think that would. I tried to fit some stuff in there, but with the lighting on the walls, and I don't really feel like it, you know, fit her personality either. It was mostly just trying to stick to the color scheme, stick to, you know, I thought she was a little bit sportier, so I put some sports clutter in there. If you see, when you'll see Blair in the Let's Play, you'll definitely see, like, she's the kind of girl that would definitely play rugby. And then I threw the ship in there, too, for, you know, the kind of Scottish background. Here we're going to layer some rugs because, you know, she has a lot of empty space. And I didn't want rugs that were going to take up the whole entire room, but I felt like that one was really good for her Scottish heritage. And then the other one that we end up putting in there kind of goes with the color scheme, too. Just, you know, to give her room, like, some attitude. All right, and that's Blair's room. Then we move on to the little hallway area. This is mostly just decor in here, kind of like getting it together with some plants and paintings and wall hangings and all that kind of stuff. The tree does end up going through the wall, and you'll see that in the pictures, but it's not too terribly distracting. You know, it's just a plant in a corner. And then we move on to the bathroom. It's kind of just a basic bathroom, you know, shower, toilet, sink, mirror, all that stuff. I do end up putting a curtain in this one too, and you'll see me messing around with that for a little bit. Because there are no good curtains in this game, what is up with that? Throwing in some towels and a bath mat. Because, you know, our princesses can't get their little wet toesies on the tile. And then after this, I think we're just going to move into some pictures. Thanks for watching this first part, guys. If you liked this video, then go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos, go ahead and subscribe, especially if you want to see part 2 coming up. And you can follow me on Twitter. There will be a link in the description below. Alright, thanks guys. Enjoy.